So this is vlog 12, our last vlog, and I will be discussing Pregnant Butch by A.K. Summers. Text is a graphic novel, and I've only read a few graphic novels before, so I was excited to read another one. The panel that I will be close reading is on page 50, and it's the first one. It looks like this. So this panel really stuck out to me. I think that a lot of people may just kind of breeze over it because it doesn't have any text in it. But I think that kind of makes it more significant in a way. So right away on this page, it's the first panel. Obviously, the whole novel is in black and white, but the fact that there's so much negative space and very little positive space really tells you something. And the negative space is very dark, literally black, and then the positive space is white. So there could have been grays, some other in betweens, but the fact that it's just black and white makes it really contrast each other, and it's really trying to pull our attention to this image. And so that artistic element in a way is very important, and it kind of definitely the artistic elements play a very important role in this panel. And so I just talked about how the spaces definitely contrast each other, and so our eyes immediately go to this shape that looks like a double helix, like a piece of DNA, and there is a person climbing it as if it's a ladder. And I think the person is Teak. Personally, this whole panel just kind of foreshadows what you're about to read. Because the rest of the page turns out being Teak going to the doctor, and they're talking about how she was adopted and how she doesn't really know her about her heredity or where she gets certain things, and this is a struggle for her, and she just doesn't know. So after reading that, I kind of reflected back on the first panel for my close reading, and it's like complete foreshadowing. It's the image of now who I have evidence that I'm pretty sure is Teak. It's her climbing this ladder, this DNA. It's kind of just showing her struggle with heredity. So even though there is no text, there is still there's still elements that we can close read. And based on the artistic elements, you can use those as to kind of parallel literary elements. Like, this is obviously a metaphor for what is to come. It's foreshadowing for what is to come. So it's kind of interesting that although we don't have literal words on this panel, there's still so many things you can draw from it. And there's so many things that were purposely done that makes it's for the audience to try and figure out and to see, like, oh, did you catch that? And so I find that really cool.